Good morning, everyone, from Taipei in Taiwan. This is the second day of hostilities here. Poland was defeated by the Valientes yesterday, while the Black Bears defeated the Pirates also. Welcome to the Asian Tournament. Sandy Grumo here alongside Noy Africa, and our courtside reporter will be Jess Constantino. First game will be Pola Pilipinas RPG versus the Macau Black Bears. Noy?
Well, like you said yesterday, Pola Pilipinas coming off a loss yesterday. And on the flip side, you've got the Macau Black Bears winning their game yesterday.
And let's take a look at the stats here. The Valientes defeated Pola 85-67.
And as you can see here, Pola Pilipinas struggled mightily from the three-point area, only shooting 21% from the field. Field goals wise, only 41%, and the bench just didn't really come up to play for them, only getting 17 points from their bench.
And on the other side, the Macau Black Bears scored 109. They defeated the East Sea Pirates 85.
Yeah, despite the slow start for the Black Bears, they were able to regain their bearings. Ended that game making half of their shots and really sizzling from the three-point area. 19 out of 45. They moved the ball well and only committed 10 turnovers in the game.
Now we go to our feature player. This guy, Marcus Quirk, will have his hands full in this game. But his numbers very good in yesterday's win against the Valientes.
Yeah, of course, ever since Marcus Quirk joined this team in the second leg, they've been very successful, only getting their first loss yesterday. And yesterday, he continued his fine play, finishing with 15 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists.
And on the other side of the floor, we have Jenning Leong, spectacular. The problem with Jenning Leong is his consistency to score.
That's right. Mostly his job on the floor is to provide the energy. But yesterday, he was the Leong bomber, finishing with 26 points. Not only that, he was helping in every other way, helping distribute the ball, 8 assists, and of course the 8 3-pointers.
Now we go to our marquee matchup. Xavier Alexander versus Momo Kone. Both can score big time.
Yeah, but yesterday, Xavier Alexander tried to be the top scoring option for the Pola Pilipinas, although he does average a triple-double, but without the other imports for them, he will need to do much more of the scoring, while Momo Kone, of course, whenever you get him out in the open court, very dangerous, averaging 19 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists.
That's Chris Harris on your screen of the Macau Black Bears. Also had a solid performance yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday Harris was very impressive. Every time they put the ball in his hands, he's been nearly unstoppable.
Tyrone Nesby played limited minutes also yesterday because of his defense. I talked to Coach Kevin Connolly, and the lack of energy and the lack of defense, that's why he saw limited minutes.
Again, of course, Tyrone Nesby, one of their dependable shooters from the outside, but he needs to play both sides of the court. He needs to be two-way for him to be more effective and get more minutes from Coach Kevin.
And Pola Pilipinas, they don't have the same lineup when they won 2 leg championships. Henry Loca not around anymore, and Joseph Obasa playing now for the Banta Black Dragons. Local players like JB De La Cruz not with the team anymore, so Marcus Quirk should step up. The others like JP Belenchon and Mark Duligon.
Well, definitely Mark Duligon needs to be activated more. He only scored 2 points yesterday, just not enough for Pola Pilipinas. Hopefully Hart Galantine can be utilized more. Yesterday, nearly a double-double, 9 points and 11 rebounds. The new kid on the block, a college teammate of Marcus Quirk. So we're going to expect some kind of chemistry between these two guys.
Yes, they played together for 4 years. Starting 5 for Pola Pilipinas, the X-Man, Alexander, Lester Alvarez, Mark Duligon, Hart Galantine, Marcus Quirk. while the Black Dragons or the Black Bears will start with Chris Harris, Damian Chongqui, Momo Kone, Jenny Leong, and Changpong Lao. All right. First game. First game here in inside the Taipei Heping basketball gymnasium here in Taiwan. Art Galentine and Chris Harris for the jump ball. We are glad that you can join us. Welcome to the Asian Tournament. And Paula Pilipinas controlling the tip. We are just underway. Here is Marcus Quirk. Back to the X-Man. Hart, beautiful fake. And 2 points for Hart Galentine.
And that's going to be a good option for Xavier Alexander. Try to set up Galentine and get him touches in the post.
His favorite player is Luka Doncic. Here is Janning Leong, 25 points yesterday. Was hot from the outside. 4-3. Got it!
It continues to be hot. That's going to help space the floor for the Black Bears if Janning Leong can continue this hot streak.
And Marcus Quirk answered back with his own version of the three.
Definitely very important for Paula Pilipinas. With less firepower now offensively, Marcus Quirk needs to carry some of the scoring load.
Chris Harris with a connection inside was a foul.
See right there, Galentine's gonna have a difficult task trying to contain Chris Harris. Yesterday, Chris Harris was nearly unstoppable inside. 7 out of 9 from the field.
Chris Harris from Houston, Texas. Mark Guligon blocked inside by Chris Harris. First block of the game for Chris.
Need to be a little more creative in trying to attack Harris in the paint.
You know, Chris Harris had 4 blocks yesterday. Oh, that's a hard foul given up by Changpong Lao.
Well, the key here for the Black Bears, who's gonna try and stop Xavier Alexander one-on-one. I don't think there's anyone who can contain him.
Problem is, he's all alone in there. He needs some assistance from his teammates. Can't do it alone.
Yeah, most definitely. And also for the Black Bears, who cannot try to stop Xavier Alexander alone. It's going to need to be a team effort.
Xavier Alexander scoring from the free throw line. We are just underway. Janning Leong scored a 3-pointer earlier. Damian Chongqui. Janning Leong fouled by Xavier Alexander. Yeah, it's his first personal. And that'll be the second team foul for Paula Pilipinas.
Well, for the X-Man, very important to watch his fouls. He cannot afford to foul out on those kinds of fouls.
Chongqui, Janning, catch and shoot, and yes, perfect. From the 3-point line, 2 out of 2 today.
A little late on the closeout for Xavier Alexander.
Hart Galentine with a very basic move underneath.
And you're gonna need to make Harris work on the other end if you can't stop him on the offensive end.
Kone. There is Changpong Lao. Damian Chongqui shopping around now. Played by Mark Duligon. Changpong Lao.
Yet another perimeter option, another weapon for the Black Bears. Changpong Lao has been knocked lights out ever since leg 1.
But he scored only 3 points yesterday, did not score from beyond the arc. And Marcus Quirk also perfect from beyond the arc. 2 out of 2 from downtown.
Starting to be a shootout here, and Paula Pilipinas cannot afford to engage the Black Bears in a shootout.
And Janning Leong continues to score here. 8 points already in the first quarter. Xavier Alexander. Inside to Galantine. Trying to squeeze himself short on the reverse. Rebounded by Chris Harris. Good defense by Chris Harris. Changqui, 4-3. He hits the back iron. Rebounded by Mark Diligon. Now Momo Kone defending. Oh, what a move there by the veteran Mark Diligon, damaging the brain waves of Momo Kone.
Momo Kone thought that he had help underneath, but Harris had to guard Galantine, so easy 2 points for the Chief.
The Black Bear shooting 83% from the field. Paula shooting 71% from the field. Good shooting for both teams. Rebounded by Marcus Quirk.
Better job for Galantine getting to push out. Harris not giving him a comfortable position inside.
Xavier from the top. Ball goes out of bounds. Jenny Leong with a quick hands. 6 minutes, 16 seconds remaining in the first quarter. We are glad that you can join us. This is the Asian tournament, the Taiwan leg. Lester Alvarez. Xavier scores over Jenny Leong.
It's going to be difficult for Leong to contain Alexander without any help.
Changqui. Chris Harris inside. Harris will score over Hart Galantine.
Better patience that time for Chris Harris.
Lester Alvarez playing a lot of minutes here in the Taiwan leg. Almost played the entire first half yesterday versus the Valientes of Zamboanga. There's the separation by Xavier Alexander. What a move. You know, Xavier Alexander, when he was playing in the Indonesian Basketball League, he was a heavy scorer.
And he needs to be one here in leg 4.
And he is always in the all-star lineup of the Indonesian Basketball League. Here is Mark Diligon going strong to the hole. And he is fouled, and he will go to the line.
What you want to see from Mark Diligon, the same thing, consistency. You know he can put the points on the board, but you feel like sometimes he takes some time off on the offense. As you see once again, Xavier Alexander has been taking Leong to school in the post.
And the keys to the game here, Noy? Mark Diligon, 3 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist here. You know, Mark Diligon yesterday scored only 2 points and was shooting only 12% from the field. That's 1 out of 8.
And keys to the game for the Black Bears, of course. Mo of the same, Momo Kone easily their best weapon, especially in the open court. Tried to feed the beast. Chris Harris, again yesterday, was very efficient from inside, 7 out of 9. And of course, the Black Bears will always want to run, and run.
And Xavier Alexander with a finish inside, offensive rebound, and scoring downstairs. We have a timeout. And this timeout is brought to you by G-Shock from Casio.
back to our ball game, Coach Kevin of the Macau Black Bears has only 2 instructions for his team. Number 1, avoid a slow start like yesterday, and to do that, they have to play defense, good matchup, communicate on the court, and contest every Paula Filipina shot. And second, slow down, or if possible, stop Xavier Alexander. Because according to Coach Kevin, this is a guy who can produce triple-double at any time of the day. So he wants the Black Bears to speed him up. That's all for now. Sandy and Noy.
Well, so far on the first reminder from Coach Kevin, they've had another slow start here, down by 7 against Paula Filipinas RPG. And so far, X-Man, Xavier Alexander already with 8 points. So 2 X marks on those 2 reminders from Coach Kevin.
4.5 remaining here in the first period. Chong Pong Lao!
And definitely one of the happiest people whenever Chon Pong Lao gets hot. My partner here.
You know, he was 1 out of 6 yesterday from downtown. That was his only score. Now he has 2 triples already. Chong Kui is fouled by Lester Alvarez. Going back to what I said earlier, Lester Alvarez always comes off the bench. And in the first 3 legs saw limited action. And because JV De La Cruz is not with the team anymore, that's why he has a lot of playing time here in the Taiwan leg.
Well, Paula Filipinas hoping that he can also provide a scoring punch that De La Cruz brings.
Rebounded by Marcus Quirk on a miss from Momo Kone. Duligon shoots over Harris, very short, rebounded by Chong Pong Lao. Spin move, Damien. And Chong Pong Lao for 3. Chris Harris with the offensive rebound. Damien gets by Alvarez. Harris inside, he kicks it out. Here is Chong Kui for 3. Lester Alvarez able to get to it. Mark. He drops it to Hart Galantine for 2. Now Hart Galantine with 4 points already in the game.
And that time a great setup by Mark Duligon. That's what makes him an offensive threat. He knows how to set up his teammates also.
No, he has 6 points, by the way, 3 out of 4 from the field. And Chris Harris is unmolested inside. Who will defend Chris Harris downstairs?
Well, if Galantine's gonna try to do it alone, I don't think he's gonna have much of success.
Marcus Quirk with a soft touch from the outside. Big start for Quirk.
Right now, both teams really need to tighten the screws on defense, as both teams just really engaging in a shootout right now.
Momo Kone is still scoreless here in the first period. We are approaching the 2-minute mark of the first. Keys to the game here, Noy.
For Paula Filipinas, get Mark Duligon going. Maybe get some touches for Hart Galantine in the post and be able to get the defensive rebounds to make sure that they control the tempo of the game.
Rebounded by Chris Harris. We have a foul away from the ball. It's going to be on Mark Duligon. We have a 3-player substitution for Paula Filipinas RPG, and also Chris Harris is taken out. In the game is Alvin Kennedy. Marcus Quirk going to their bench, and also Lester Alvarez. Mecca, Bilinchon, and Thomas in the game now for Paula Filipinas.
Yeah, but the problem with that foul by Duligon, they are in the penalty, so he's gonna give 2 free throws to Chon Pong Lao.
It's Chong Pong Lao, 1 out of 8 yesterday from the field. Scored only 3 points. John Gonzalez also in the game now for Paula Filipinas, except for Xavier Alexander. The 4 who started are now at the bench resting. Thomas. Xavier now draws the double. JP Bilinchon. The ball goes out of bounds. Was he not expecting this? Thomas was not expecting the pass.
Coming off the bench, they need some scoring from their bench, Pola Pilipinas.
Chong Pong Lau! Another three for Lau.
That's too wide open. Gonzalez tried to close out, but a little bit too late.
11 points, 3 out of 4 from downtown, and he's shooting 75%. JP inside to Mecca. Gonzalez thought about it. Thomas with the floater. He overcooks, rebounded by Xavier. Alexander was stripped by Kennedy. Shankwi. Kone for 3. Yes!
Momo Kone, they need to get him going. They finally tied the ball game at 28.
Jennings Leong with 3 triples. Chong Pong Lau with 3 triples. Kone with 1. Hot start for the Black Bears. Here in the first period, we have a loose ball foul called.
And right now, Alexander asking for help from the referees. He's taking on the whole front line of the Black Bears all by himself.
That's Jennings Leong holding on to Xavier Alexander. 13 foul for the Black Bears. JP using the screen of John Gonzalez. 3 if it goes in. It does not. And the shortest player, Damian Chonkwi, was able to get the rebound. Kone picked up by Xavier. Intercepted by Kone. Oh! Ho, ho! A special delivery from the sky.
Canada gives them that other option inside. Momo Kone finding him sneaking from the back door.
3 seconds to go. Xavier is fouled. That will be their 4th team foul. Basket will not count.
And again, you'd want Alexander to be a little more aggressive in the paint, maybe get some free throws going. As you see once again, that great connection.
That will be the first dunk of Alvin Kennedy here in the Asian tournament. JP Bilinchon way off the target. And on the first period here in Taipei and Taiwan. And what a tight ball game we have here. 30 for the Macau Black Bears, 28 for Pola Pilipinas RPG. Both teams, they're shooting well from beyond the arc. Chong Pong Lau with 3 triples. And a slam dunk by Alvin Kennedy. Nice play there by the Black Bears. Second quarter is coming up next. You're watching the Asian Tournament.
And you're still watching the Asian Tournament for Coach J.R. Kawaling of the Pola Pilipinas RPG. The loss yesterday was due to the exhaustion of the early morning travel to Taiwan. He explained that he noticed the guys weren't running and a little confident yesterday, and he wanted to correct those mistakes today. For this game, Coach J.R. wanted the guys to focus on the little things on both ends of the court, and he also challenges the bench to step up and watch out for the Black Bears guard, Damian Chonky. Gentlemen?
Well, that's definitely the one thing that they need to stop. Damien Chongqui really runs the offense here. He controls the pace for the Black Bears. And if they're going to have problems with their conditioning, that's going to be a problem because Damien Chongqui, easily one of the fastest players here in the Asian tournament.
So it's a 2-point game here to start the second period. Alvin Kennedy. He has good handles. First time to play as a pro here in Asia.
You can see, as you said, the handles for Kennedy would be a problem for Xavier Alexander as he picks up his second foul now.
And he is young also. He's a versatile player at 6'8" from North Carolina. Played for the National Park in Arkansas. It's a community college there. And also played in Finland.
And very important, the efficient minutes that he plays will give Harris his rest on the bench.
Thomas. And a bad pass by Thomas.
Of course, these are new players for Pola Pilipinas, especially Galentine, so chemistry could be an issue.
Yep.
And so far it has been.
30-28 is our score. Second quarter underway. Nesby in the game for the first time. 3 if it goes in, and it does not. Foulers. So it's going to be on Zheng. JP Bilanchon has it guarded by Zheng. Nice defense. Galentine outside for 2. Yes.
Showing the sweet touch from the perimeter that should help open up the floor for Pola Pilipinas.
Galentine with 8 points already, shooting 4 out of 5 from the field. Inside to Galentine, finds trouble with it, taken away by Momo. Chongqui. Kone, 4-3. And rebounded by JP Bilanchon. 46% shooting from beyond the arc. The Black Bears here in the first half, 6 out of 13. While Pola shooting 2 out of 5 from downtown.
And that's a good idea there for Xavier Alexander. Attack the defense before it gets set up. And he will get a trip to the free throw line.
Xavier Alexander. The high man for Pola Pilipinas. 44 points yesterday. 5 rebounds, 6 assists. And he was shooting 11 of 19 from the field, shooting 57% from the field in yesterday's game versus the Zamboanga Valientes.
Definitely his role has transformed here in the leg 4 without Iloka and Obasa with his team. Needs to be more of the go-to guy on offense.
Nesby 0 of 2 to start. JP. That ball goes out of bounds. Well, Tyrone Nesby was 3 out of 8 yesterday, 7 points, and shooting 37% from the field. Scored a triple yesterday. Versus the East Sea Pirates, Damien Chongqui was fouled by Thomas.
It's going to be a mismatch for Thomas trying to stop Damien Chongqui.
Under 8 minutes remaining, and the first half tied at 32 all. It's been a very close ball game we have here in The Taipei Heping Basketball Gymnasium, the first game today. Changqui now with 2 points. Chuck was still scoreless from the field here in the first half. Marcus Quirk back in the game for Pola Pilipinas.
What I'm waiting for from the Black Bears, when did they put full court pressure on the ball on the Pola Pilipinas? That's where they're most dangerous.
Hart Galantine misses on the 3. And the top there by Marcus Quirk. JP. Here is Quirk for 3. Galantine with a rebound. Galantine is fouled by Alvin Kennedy. Basket will not count though.
You like the activity being shown here by Galantine attacking the offensive glass. See right there, getting the ball over Kennedy. Kennedy forced to try to strip him, will be called for a foul.
When Iloca did not join the team here, and when Joseph Obasa transferred to the Vanta Black Dragons, Marcus Quirk was promoting this guy, Hart Galantine, to. So that's why they recruited him, because he was his teammate back in college.
So far, Galantine has been delivering. He may not be scoring heavily, but he has provided some interior defense for them. But he will be called for a foul here. That's 2 personal fouls now on Galantine.
Too early for him to be in foul trouble. Both teams with 3 fouls. 35 for the Black Bears, 32 for Pola.
We still haven't seen Ken Holmqvist playing for Pola Pilipinas, but he is in uniform.
Yeah, but he did not join the warm-ups. Marcus Quirk was the guy who recruited Galantine to be part of this team. Lesser is free for 3. Yes, sir!
You know, he can score. Lester Alvarez, known as a scorer during his college days in the Philippines.
Changqui. Now Lester Alvarez defending him. Nesby now will score from downtown. Missing 2 straight. Now he buried that one.
Cannot leave him open. Tyrone Nesby can put those baskets in bunches.
Now Chris Harris picks up the foul. A strong move there by Xavier Alexander.
That's the best way to try and stop Chris Harris. Make him work on the defensive end, and Xavier Alexander just doing just that on that play.
Kevin Connolly there, the head coach of the Macau Black Bears. $11 points and 4 assists. Shooting 3 out of 4 from the field here in the game. Damian Changqui for 3. That's Jenny Leong from downtown.
Another 3 for Jennings Leong. He had 2 in the first quarter.
Galantine. Marcus Quirk with a soft touch from the outside.
And Marcus Quirk has been providing some offensive help for Xavier Alexander. They need another scorer.
Now he has 10 points. Chong Pong Lao, and he misses that one. Picked up by Xavier. Xavier sees space. Stripped by Jenny Leong. Changqui pushing it down. And he will go all the way. Chris Harris is there for the offensive rebound and the putback.
Nothing Belenchon could do against Harris that deep inside.
Jenny Leong guarding Xavier Alexander. Marcus Quirk misses. Xavier gets the offensive rebound and the 2 points. He still continues to talk to the referees.
And Alexander on offense trying to play all 5 possessions now.
Harris. Jenny Leong fading away. Tough shot. And Marcus Quirk the rebound. Marcus Quirk from far away. The long rebound by JP. Alvarez setting up the table. For three. Yes! Nice shot by JP Belenchon.
Well, I thought he was taking Chongqui to the post, then suddenly created some separation, then pulled up for that three.
Chongqui. Harris. That's a travel on Chris Harris. Good defense there by Hart Galantine, staying in front. And a timeout here in Taiwan. And it's been a very close ball game. The Black Bears 44, Pola Pilipinas 43. Jenning Leong is hot here. JP Belenchon with a tough shot from the outside. You're watching the Asian Tournament. All right, you know, Noy Africa really loves this song, Sha-la-la-la-la.
Yeah, we were dancing.
He was dancing while we're hearing that song, Sha-la-la-la-la.
Yeah, we were dancing together during the break.
No, I was watching you dancing. You have some great style, you know.
I learned from the best.
Picked up by Kone. 4.5 remaining in the first half. Chong Pong Lau with 3 triples. Could be a great assist there if Nesby was not cutting, and the ball stays with the Black Bears. It was kicked out.
Despite the hot shooting from the outside for the Black Bears, the Pola Pilipinas RPG still keeping in step with them.
Kone. Yes! Momo Kone with his first field goal here in the second half. Doligon is back. Jenning Leong, Momo, 6 points here. He will fly and he will score. He is unstoppable in transition.
No one picking up the basketball on that play for Pola Pilipinas, allowing Kone the open lane.
And Xavier misses that one from far away. Here is Tyrone. Nesby is fouled by Mark Duligon.
And you'd like the Black Bears to make this a track meet. They have a lot of athletes on the floor. Even Tyrone Nesby, you can see there Kone finding that space in the middle. This time giving it up to Nesby, who draws a foul from Doligon.
Tyrone Nesby. A better game for him compared to yesterday. He has 6 points. Perfect from the free throw line. Yes, 4 out of 4 shooting. Ken Humvist is in the game for the first time.
Well, they're gonna need some ceiling to try and stop Harris inside and hopefully get those rebounds so they can control the pace.
Ken. Lester Alvarez. Alvarez open for 2. Marcus Quirk. Strong move by Marcus Quirk.
Seeing that he had the size and strength advantage, and Jenning Leong just took the ball to the basket.
Nesby for 3. Rebounded by Mark Duligon. Galentine asking for it. Galentine with a slam! Hart Galentine with a field goal there. He has the hops.
Almost definitely, and great vision there for Doligon, finding Galentine already rim running.
And Jennings Leong can't find the hole. Tyrone Nesby with almost no angle that time. Leong with a recovery. Kone! And he misses on the 3 attempt.
You're going to expect Doligon to try to control the offense right now for Paula Pilipinas.
Duligon, he was like a man on a suicide mission. Momo. Whoa, look at that collision in midair. Good challenge by these two players from Paula, Galentine and Ken Humvist.
I really like how the bigs of Paula Pilipinas back in transition, but Momo Kone was trying to catch a body on that play.
That will be the second personal foul, or the first personal foul on Humvist. Momo Kone there at the line. He is 8 points in this game. Also has 2 triples already here in the first half.
And more importantly, having already 3 steals can be a defensive menace for the Black Bears.
Mark. Doligon comes up short. Chris Harris able to get to it. The extra pass. Jennings Leong scores from downtown. Leong with 14 points here.
Jennings Leong has been a different guy since stepping foot in Taiwan. Already a total of, I believe, 11 three-pointers since he got here.
Shooting 4 out of 5 from downtown is Jennings Leong. Saved by Ken. Marcus Quirk. And he lost it. Kone. Jennings Leong gets by Doligon. Outside to Chris. Jennings Leong. He sprays it to Damian Changqui. Back to Jennings Leong. And he stepped out of bounds.
Well, the Black Bears passed up some good shots on that offensive sequence, but that's how they play. They like to keep that ball hopping around.
Ooh, there you go. Size 15. Maybe size 16. Turnover story here. Paula with 8-3 for the Black Bears. On a bad pass there by Ken Humvist. Jennings Leong. Kone. Played by Marcus Quirk. Chong Pong Lao. Right on target.
Despite the late contest from Galentine on that play, had his hand up, but just gave too much pace for Chong Pong Lao.
Chong Pong Lao with 14 points, 4 out of 6 from downtown. 10 seconds to go, a 1-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. Mark Doligon with almost no angle that time. Marcus Quirk with the finish with no more time remaining.
That time, gang rebounding, working for Paula Pilipinas, getting a second shot at the basket. Marcus Quirk able to score on the putback.
Marcus Quirk, 14 points here in the first half. And the Black Bears, they're ahead 57. Paula Pilipinas 49. Jennings Leong, 14 points also. Chong Pong Lao, 14 points, shooting 4 out of 5 from downtown. Second quarter, make that second half is coming up next.
Can't get enough of the action? Basketball fans, the Asian Tournament Top 10 Plays of the Day at number 10.
On the floater. Back home to the bubble. Oh, going all the way. What a move there by Denver Cadiz.
Seeing token receptions there from JP Galinchon, who probably was surprised that Cadiz
At 9.
the floor, and you see Harris right there, as big as the monitor.
Chris Harris banging buddies downstairs and a slam dunk for Harris.
Nothing Robinson gonna be able to do if they don't send help. It's going to be a
Moving to number 8.
He was fouled. He was doing the pose as Joseph will slam it home. And Joseph Obasa with a slam dunk.
That's what you want to see for the Vanta Black Dragons. Try to push the pace.
At 7.
I talked to him earlier and he said he's not in basketball shape. Denver Cadiz confuses everyone there, and the assist from Gia Chu.
That time, Denver Cadiz.
Number 6.
Chris snaps it again. That is his second dunk here in the game.
He made the
At 5.
Alex Capocot also back in the game. Howard, wide open, and he snaps it home. White Howard with a flush.
there is no
Now we go to number 4.
Hesitation move. And Miles, that's Joseph Obasa with a slam dunk.
right now. It's Vanta Black showing that chemistry is an advantage for them. And
The number 3 spot.
put their hand down. That shot is going to go up as 3 out of 5 from the perimeter so far.
Gray from downtown.
And a quick reply by Damien Shonqui.
11 all is ours.
Number 2.
Definitely an opportunity for Val Chauca.
Oh, ho, ho! I just saw a man flying.
And I think we saw just the same thing, Sandy.
30 seconds go by here in the fourth quarter.
And now the number 1 play of the day.
And a dunk by Davis Robinson. The first dunk for the Pirates here in this game.
The very difficult one, having to go up against Harris on that play. Look at that.
This is basketball at its best. The Asian Tournament Top 10 Plays of the Day.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the third quarter is about to start. Sandy Grumo with Noy Africa and Jess Constantino. Our courtside reporter, 57 for the Black Bears, 49 for Pola Pilipinas RPG. We have the numbers there, Noy.
Well, definitely for the Macau Black Bears, imperative for them to hit from the outside, and that's exactly what they've done in the first half, hitting 11 out of 24 from the three-point area. Pola Pilipinas has been able to keep in step, mainly because they've been controlling the boards 29-15, but they need to take care of the basketball. Already 9 turnovers, which Macau Black Bears have already converted into 13 points off turnovers.
Duligon misses outside, so the shooting percentage here is very high for Pola as Marcus Squirt will score from beyond the arc.
Marcus Squirt, one of 3 players in double digits now for Pola Pilipinas. Already with 17 points, you've got Alexander with 13 and Galantine with 10.
5 triples now for Pola Pilipinas. Chris Harris working downstairs. In front of him is Hart Galantine. Nice defense there by Hart.
He's been doing a good job on trying to contain Harris.
And it's a travel on Mark Duligon. You talk about the turnovers for both teams. That will be the 10th turnover for Pola Pilipinas. Sean Kui. And that will be their 4th turnover for the Macau Black Bears. The Black Bears shooting 45% from beyond the arc, 11 of 24 in the first half. And the leading scorers for both teams, 14 points for Marcus Squirt in the first half, followed by Xavier Alexander with 13 points. Chong Pong Lao scored 14 points in the first half. Jenning Leong is blocked by Alexander. He scored 14 points also in the first half. Marcus Squirt short on the 3 attempt. Chong Kui, yes sir!
In the first half, Damien Chongqui was very quiet on the offensive end, only scoring 2 points, but has done a masterful job of distributing the basketball already with 8 assists.
He now has 5 points, 1 out of 3 shooting from beyond the arc for Chong Kui. Foul is called.
See right there, Jenning Leong. That looked like a goaltend though. The ball already hit the backboard. But Alexander will be credited with that block.
Marcus Squirt taking up his master's degree in computer science at the National Formosa University here in Taiwan, and he's still working on his thesis. His father is from the Isle of Man. It is a self-governing British Crown dependency in the Irish Sea between England and Ireland. And his mother is from Brunei, so he's an Asian import. It's a travel on Chris Harris. Kevin Connolly arguing with the call. It's a 7-point game here. First game today here in Taiwan as Mark will go inside. 2 points for him. His first field goal here in the second half. And all in all, he has 8 points. Chong Pong Lao is hot. And that will be his 5th from downtown.
No one even putting a hand in his face that time, and Chong Pong Lao will knock it down.
Lester Alvarez with a lot of pressure when he took that shot. And he's talking to the Filipino referee.
See right there, great setup. Chong Pong Lao wide open. Had all day to take that shot.
Had only 1 triple yesterday. Here is Chong Pong Lao. Oh, again!
3-point barrage here coming from Chong Pong Lao. Together with Jenning Leong, already a combined 10 threes between those two.
So Jennings, that's Chong Pong Lao shooting 60% from beyond the arc now. 6 out of 10. Wide open look, wide open three, unmolested, uncontested. Big shot after big shot for Chong Pong Lao. .6:44 to go as Marcus Squirt will miss outside. Momo Kone with a gorgeous move.
In the open court, I don't think there's anyone who can stop Momo Kone, especially when he gets a runway that clear.
And Momo Kone, very hard to defend in transition. Big time player scoring big time here. Kone in transition, unmolested there. What a gorgeous move by Momo. Eluding his defender. And the Black Bears ahead 66. Paula 55.
Back to our ball game. Born and raised in Baltimore, Maryland, Damian Chonky went to Asia to explore the opportunity to play the game. Admitted that there is a different style of play from where he grew up, the 25-year-old finds Asia's style of basketball a little fast-paced. Damian started basketball when he was 4 years old and his father as his first coach. And like any other basketball player, his dream is to compete at the highest level. Yet with all his speed and lean physicality, he shared that of all the workout that he's doing, he hates running. How ironic is that, Sandy Enoy?
He hates running, but he's one of the fastest players here in the Asian tournament as Lester Alvarez scoring again from beyond the arc, his second triple of the game.
Maybe what we think is Damian Chonky running, for him is not yet running at all.
Kone from high above the rim.
Momo Kone now starting to cook here in the second half.
Momo Kone from the United States, but his parents are from the Ivory Coast. Played college basketball at the Bemidji State University in Minnesota.
See right there, just leaving everyone biting his dust on that play.
5 minutes and 53 to go. Damian Chonky. He hates running. He's one of the fastest here. Momo, he kicks it out. Jennings Leong misses on the three attempt, picked up by Chong Pong Lao. Shot clock at 10. Chong Pong Lao, rebounded by Chris Harris, unmolested there for the putback.
And that is the effect of the hot shooting by the Black Bears. That time Harris off the rebound, only had Alexander to contend with.
Intercepted there by Momo. Here he comes! Lesser is fouled shooting the three. So he will go to the line to shoot three free throws.
That's a veteran play right there for Lester Alvarez. Getting the defender up in the air. Get 3 free throws.
One of the veteran players for Paula Pilipinas. And Lester Alvarez playing heavy minutes here in the Taiwan leg. Gets the second free throw.
Well, he does need to be more of a facilitator at this stage. He does have a lot of weapons in Alexander, Quirk, and Galantine.
Free throw violation. Diligon comes out. And JP comes in for Paula. Approaching the 5-minute mark of the third period. You know, I love the song here. Songs they're playing here as Damian Chanko will hit it again from the outside.
A small to small screen right there. Kone making the defender go under the screen. Chongkui will hit.
Galantine is fouled by Chris Harris.
Galantine continues to be effective for Pola Pilipinas. One of 3 players in double digits. This time challenging the defense of Harris.
Art Galantine, he is 24 years old. A teammate of Marcus Quirk at Cornell College. They played together for 4 years and 1 year here at the National Formosa University. 11 points already, shooting 5 out of 8 from the field and 6 rebounds. He's a new acquisition for Pola Pilipinas RPG. And he was recruited by Marcus Quirk.
Who seems to have become the master recruiter for Pola Pilipinas.
Chong Pong Lau!
Still getting those open looks.
So 7 triples now for Chong Pong Lau. The record here in the Asian tournament is 15, registered by Nikki Monteclaro during the Pasi leg in Iloilo.
Well, almost halfway there is Chong Pong Lau. As the Black Bears looking to pull away, already up by 18.
Damian Chongqui, Momo Kone, Jenning Leong, Chong Pong Lau again! That is his 8th from downtown.
He needs a designated defender at this stage. He's just been cooking from the outside.
Ball tap out of bounds. And it's going to be Black Bears basketball. Kennedy is back in the game for the Black Bears. He joined the team 3 days ago. This is his first time here in Asia. Lester Alvarez will go out. Mecca in the game for Pola. Momo. Chongqui. The relocation by Chong Pong Lau. 9 triples already for Chong Pong Lau.
He's just moving around the court, transferring from corner to corner, getting those open looks.
29 big points for Chong Pong Lau. He scored 14 points in the first half. And how about that?
Pola Pilipinas needs to communicate better. Chong Pong Lau just moving around that arc, getting those open looks.
And now he will miss after making 3 straight. 3 minutes and 10 seconds remaining. Marcus Quirk thought about it. Mecca. JP for 3. Kenneth will be called again for the foul.
That caught pushing on Jenning Leong, who had better rebounding position.
That'll be his second personal.
Need to do the early work, be able to get rebounding position.
Jenning Leong, Damian Chongqui, Momo Kone, Alvin Kennedy, and Chong Pong Lau for the Black Bears. Kone misses on the left-handed layup. Marcus Quirk pushing it down, and it rims out, and that's a goaltending violation. Basket will count for Marcus Quirk.
A very slight touch from Kennedy, but more than enough to get that goaltending call.
86-64, this is huge already, Noy.
So far, they've outscored Pola Pilipinas 26-15 here in the third quarter.
Marcus Quirk with 20 points here in the game. Two and a half remaining in the third. Xavier Alexander, very quiet here in the third period. Now draws the double coverage inside to Marcus, back to Xavier for three, very short, picked up by Kone. Here is Jenny Leong. Chong Pong Lau. Alvin Kennedy travels without a visa. Another turnover committed by the Black Bears. Final 2 minutes of the third. Tyrone Nesby back in the game for the Black Bears.
And some crucial minutes here for Apollo Pilipinas with Kone on the bench. Can make the run right now.
1 minute and 48 seconds remaining. Marcus Quirk. He is, really the... We go back to that later on. Chong Pong Lau. At the top there by Kennedy, but it went out of bounds.
Better job there for Mecca locating the shooter. Able to bother Chong Pong Lau enough to force that miss.
Minute 20 to go. JP Belenchon, Xavier Alexander, Dimitri Thomas, Ken Humvist, and Brian Mecca for Paula. Thomas travels. So Thomas with 3 turnovers in this game.
Well, he
Very
already had,
tentative with his movement.
yeah, already had the open look, but decided to try to go inside.
So Chong Pong Lau will sit down with 29 big points. And also he has 3 fouls. And Chong Kui short on the release. Mecca. And Xavier short. Jenny Leong. Alvin Kennedy. He will fly and he will score. And that will be the 4th. Well, that'll be his second personal. Humvist with his second personal.
Right there.
I'm sorry, that will be his 3rd personal.
Clear runway for Kennedy. Humvist trying to draw a charge, but not able to get in the proper defensive stance in time.
And one situation now for Alvin, and he completes the 3-point play. 50 seconds remaining in the third period. 89-64. The Black Bears, 1 win and no defeats, as Thomas will score for the first time here in the Asian tournament.
And I'm hoping that he hesitates less, because he's been getting some good looks, just not taking them.
18 triples for the Black Bears here in the game. Damian Chongqui will fly and will score.
In the open court, really hard to stop these Black Bears.
Yeah. One second. That's a 24-second. No, that will end our third period. The ball stayed too long in the hands of JP Belenchon. Another turnover committed. Chong Pong Lau, 29 big points in this game. He is hot and he's feeling it. 9 triples for Chong Pong Lau. 91 for the Black Bears, 67 for Pola Filipinas RPG.
You're still watching the Asian tournament. Hart Galantine played soccer, American football, and gymnastics before falling in love with basketball. A self-proclaimed late bloomer, he started playing competitively when he was 12 years old. He shared that it is the camaraderie, the feeling of family, and working with like-minded people are his reasons of sticking with the game. Hailed from Colorado Springs, Colorado, the 24-year-old big man was recruited by college teammate Marcus Quirk to Pola Pilipinas. Though he hasn't been to the Philippines yet, as a beach lover, he is looking forward to visit the beautiful islands of the country. What places do you recommend for his first stop, Sandy Anoy?
Oh, your favorite, Siargao. Or Boracay, right?
Well, there are a lot of options in the Philippines, but
yeah.
right now he has some big shoes to fill, trying to fill in for Iloca and Obasa, who are just great interior options for Pola Pilipinas.
JP firing the three, and yes, he scores from downtown.
Well, I'm still waiting for a JP Belenchon explosion. He is one of those kinds of guys who is a streaky shooter. And hopefully he finds his rhythm here in this game.
And rebounded by JP Belenchon. Fourth quarter just underway. Xavier Alexander with a drive inside. He hangs in the air, draws the contact, and he is fouled by Zheng.
He hasn't been doing much of this here in the second half.
And later in the main game, we will see again Dwight Howard and DeMarcus Cousins playing together. They will play against the East Sea Pirates. And a lot of people waiting for that ball game because the Taiwan Mustangs will always play in the last game here in the Taiwan leg as the home team.
And of course, with all the stars coming in for the Taiwan Mustangs, they're heavily favored in this leg. But the game is played on the court, so that's why people would love to see the Mustangs play.
Yeah, as you mentioned, not on paper,
Yeah, that's right.
but on the playing court. Three-pointer from Zheng. So the Black Bears are on fire here.
Everyone trying to join the scoring parade now for the Black Bears.
Picked up by Xavier. JP for three. Yes, sir!
Whenever he's been set up for those open looks, JP Belenchon has been able to deliver.
8.5 remaining in the fourth. Kone scoring from downtown.
Problem for Pola Pilipinas, they're giving up too many open looks on the other end.
Incoming, bang! Now the Black Bears, the first team to reach 100 here in the Taiwan leg. We have a shootout here in Taiwan as Brian Mecca will not score there. Rebounded by Damian Chongqui. Now he shoves around. He is played by Mecca. Nesby, it rims out, and Zhang with a follow.
Some quality minutes being played here by the bench of the Black Bears.
I have a friend who's watching us right now. He named himself after that very popular character in the Philippines, Cardo Talisay. And all right. And what a performance by the Black Bears, reaching the first team to reach 100 points is Xavier Alexander working downstairs, fouled by Alvin Kennedy.
Again, we haven't seen much of that from Xavier Alexander. Try to attack the defense before they get set up, and I don't think Kennedy will be able to contain him one-on-one.
The numbers of Xavier Alexander, he is missing a lot from the free throw line. Chongqui for three, got it! Now, the Black Bears shooting 50% from downtown as Xavier won't score there. Wide open lane for Xavier. Xavier. Left-handed layup is good for Xavier Alexander.
That's when he's been most successful, try to attack before the Black Bears have their defense set up. But it's the same thing on the other end as Kennedy just waltzes inside for two.
Now Kennedy Has 9 points here. Lester Alvarez thought about it. He swings it to JP Bilinchon. Bilinchon for 2. Yes. Oh, they say it's a 3-pointer, so that will be his 3rd triple of the game.
He has one of the most unique ways of creating separation.
And a bad pass by Chong Kui. Turnover committed by the Black Bears. Black Bears looking for their 2nd win here in the Asian tournament here in Taiwan. The Pola Pilipinas RPG looking for their 1st win. They were defeated by the Zamboanga Valientes yesterday, and it was not even close.
And this is actually a matchup of leg winners. The Macau Black Bears getting the 1st leg, while Pola Pilipinas getting the next 2.
Yeah, you were there to cover that ball game there in Foshan, China. Layup is good for Chon Wai. And a turnover committed again by Pola Pilipinas RPG. Approaching the 6-minute mark of the 4th quarter.
Well, unless something dramatic happens, so far Pola Pilipinas has struggled whenever they've played abroad in China. They lost all their 5 games, and so far here, looks like they just might lose their 2nd straight here in Taiwan after sweeping the 2nd and 3rd legs.
That's a 3-pointer from Chon Wei. Look at this one, shooting 20 of 38. As Jenning Leong will score in transition.
Momo Kone looks like he's hurt. He's on the floor.
Ken. Marcus Quirk with the offensive rebound. Alvarez thought about it. Yeah, Momo is hurt. He's down on the floor. You know, you cannot stop the play when you are in offense.
And that's why they had to foul to force the dead
Good
ball.
thing, rest day tomorrow for all of us. So,
And I'm pretty sure you're looking forward to it.
and you also.
Oh, of course. Time to enjoy the sights and sounds of Taiwan.
Let's see what the head of productions will tell us about tomorrow. So, you know, tomorrow is rest day, and everybody will be resting. And we heard that one over here.
Let's see that play where Kone got hurt.
Oh. 4-3. Alvarez misses. 5:24 remaining in the 4th. 3-pointer underway. No shot there for Chan. Nesby fouled Mark Doligon.
That's where he slipped. There's a bit of ground clearance on that side of the floor, and Momo Kone just took a misstep on that play.
Lester Alvarez on corks. Rebounded by Nesby. Nice feed, and the finish by Yu.
Everyone from the Black Bears has started scoring now.
Momo Kone on the screen. Mark Doligon continues to struggle in this game as JB Bilinchon scoring 3 triples already. And players from the Black Bears scoring at will from beyond the arc. 20 of 38. We'll be right back. 4 minutes and 44 seconds remaining in this ball game. Second game today will be the Vanta Black Dragons versus the Zamboanga Valientes. Main game at 4:30 p.m. The Taipei Mustangs will take on the East Sea Pirates as JP will turn the ball over.
Right now, that lead has ballooned to 32 points. And so far, I don't see any sense of urgency from Pola Pilipinas in trying to get back in this game.
Nesby, rebounded by Quirk. Marcus Quirk lost it. Whoa! And a bad pass there by Chan to Alvin Kennedy. It's too hot to handle.
Yeah, most definitely. But a good idea there, just not enough connection on that hookup.
Nice oh! What was that shot there by JP Bilinchon? And Zheng will score.
I think Zheng just showed Bilinchon how you finish on the reverse.
Nice shot by Marcus Quirk. Nesby. Three-pointer underway. Robinson misses that one. That puts the Black Bears in the penalty. And Alvin Kennedy with his fourth personal. He's in danger of fouling out.
But he doesn't need to foul out as he is subbed out of this ball game. Fortunately for the Black Bears, they're already in the penalty while Pola Pilipinas still with no fouls here in the fourth quarter.
John Gonzalez. 3 minutes and 29 seconds left to play in this game. Chong Pong Lau. Picked up by Robinson. Here is Chan, fouled by John Gonzalez. That'll be their first team foul. And the first also for John Gonzalez. Again, the Pola Pilipinas will go back to the drawing board. There's Nesby scores. That's a three-pointer from the Black Bears. Nesby with his first three-point field goal. Mark finds trouble, losing the ball to Nesby. Nesby gets it back.
The Black Bears continuing to outwork Pola Pilipinas even if they're up big.
Gonzalez. Pola Pilipinas playing with no import, playing all Filipino here.
Black Bears already in the penalty, so that will mean free throws for Braille Mecca.
Foul is on Chan Chon Wai. And Braille Mecca. He's been with the team since the Foshan leg, together with Mark Deligon and JP Bilinchon and Lester Alvarez.
And usually brings a lot of energy to Pola Pilipinas, but so far in this game, they need tons more energy, especially when you go up against these Black Bears, one of the more energetic and athletic teams here in the Asian tournament.
You know, the Black Bears won leg 1 in China, while Pola won leg 2 in Pasay and leg 3 in Pola. Gonzalez will score inside. Gonzalez. 2 minutes and there's 5 seconds to go. Chong Pong Lau. 29 of 39 from downtown are the Black Bears. And Chong Pong Lau, 32 points, 10 out of 16 from beyond the arc. Mark Diligon will score from the outside.
Mark Diligon has performed much better in this game, but just not enough.
Well, offensively, better shooting for Mark Diligon compared to yesterday's game versus the Valientes.
And now with 10 points in the game, only had 2 yesterday.
Foul is on Brian Mecca. They're not yet in the penalty. The first on Brian Mecca. That'll be the third team foul for Paula Pilipinas. Thomas back in the game. Nesby flying and scoring.
No one there to even try and challenge. Probably a good business decision on that play for Gonzalez. No way he can get that high up to stop Tyrone Nesby.
132 to 94. So the Black Bears on the verge of getting their second win here in the Taiwan leg. 2-0 as J.R. Kawali not happy with the result here in Taiwan.
Just like that, 4 quick fouls for Pola Pilipinas. Just 2 minutes ago, they had none.
J.R. Kawali, former national player of the Philippines, called Gilas Pilipinas. Oh, that's a three-pointer. That's Zhang with his second triple of the game. John Gonzalez will score there for Pola Pilipinas.
A good showing here for Gonzalez now with 5 points in the game. Not really known for scoring.
Well, he's more of a banger, a bruiser, and a tough defender. Zhang will throw it in for the Black Bears. Robinson gonna go on the rebound. 30 seconds to go. "19 seconds, shot clock at 10. Thomas 4-3. And that will do it. So the Black Bears will get their second win here in the Taiwan leg, still undefeated 2-0.
While Pola Pilipinas will fall to 0-2. And so far, the Black Bears seem to be one of the more dangerous teams here. Of course, aside from the Taiwan Mustangs. But you can see right there, 44 points in that fourth quarter, together with the 34 in the third quarter. So that's 78 points for them in the second half.
And they're shooting pretty well from beyond the arc here in this game. 29 of 39 from downtown. Final score 135 to 96. Hart Galantine also making his presence felt. And this game. So coming up next, it's the Zamboanga Valientes versus the Vanta Black Dragons. Thank you, Jess Constantino, Hanoi, Africa. My name is Sandy Grumo. We'll be right back.